It is the week between Christmas and New Year's as I am recording this, and it has been an absolutely strange liminal period of time that I'm sure you can all relate to. The Christmas gifts have all been opened and we're still waiting for the ball to drop. So what is there to do? Many of us are out of work and school for this week and looking for something fun to do, or anything really, to keep the spirits bright on this liminal week. I'm a big proponent of keeping up the holiday spirit all the way through the new year. It is, after all, winter, and the Christmas season is still much to be enjoyed. Maybe you feel like you're in a bit of a funk, residing off only Christmas cookies, hot cocoa, and leftover turkey dinner. But I think there is still so much this season has to offer us. Use this time to maybe catch up on some seasonal reading you didn't get to since the holidays are obviously so busy. Maybe you got some books for Christmas you've been looking forward to. Maybe like me, you're spending this holiday season away from your family for the very first time and are just looking for a little bit of kinship to get you through the week. Today I have brought you here alongside me to go through some of my favorite things to do during this liminal week as I try to keep the spirits as high as possible without going crazy. So buckle in and get your second cup of cocoa for the day ready as we dive into keeping spirits bright. Welcome to my new reading corner. It is so cozy. I showed it to you guys in my last video as well, but we did not have this super epic fish tank in the nook until a couple weeks ago, and it's so beautiful. My girlfriend's making it. She's super into like aquatic landscaping for it. We're gonna eventually have shrimps and snails and little baby catfish and probably a leer. What are those called? Are those called leers? The long skinny noodles? Loach. And a loach, which I think are so cute. And it even has one of the little like magnetic scrubbery things, so I get to have like a game as well. With holiday spirit being so hard to come by in this 60-degree desert oasis that Utah's decided to be, one of the primary ways I'm attempting to get into the good winter spirit is through reading. So I am reading a book on my Kindle currently. I'm not able to show the cover because YouTube will take me down if that says anything about what that book is. And then I'm kind of trudging my way through Winter Spirits, which is the like gothic winter horror anthology. So I think I'll probably read one of the stories from that today. The bookmark I have with it is this Frosty Morning Book Club bookmark. I actually sell those on my Etsy if you're interested. I'm on story 2, so I've literally read one story from this book. Accompanying the reading today is going to be a Dutch Bros mocha with an extra shot. It was a hot coffee day for me, and honestly I probably have about this much of it left. I kind of guzzle my Dutch Bros drinks. No shame, no shame. So let's see what we can do. Let's start book number 2 of Winter Spirits. I tend to struggle a lot with anthology books, but this one I had heard so many good things about. Everyone's saying it is the gothic winter horror book you absolutely have to read, so I have been pushing myself to get through as much of it as I can. I did finish story 2 today, but unfortunately I have to say I have not gotten to start story 3 yet. I've just gotten so tied up in other winter books and holiday themed books that I have been really wanting to read as well that are keeping my interest a lot better, but without a doubt I will try to continue reading this and read as many books as possible in this anthology. I do highly recommend it if you are able to read anthologies. This just has so much good gothic winter horror to offer, and it is insanely perfect for this week. This evening, my girlfriend Hannah and I are going on a double date with our friends Howard and Kaylee to Utah's Hoggle Zoo for their zoo lights. This is actually my first time ever going to the Hoggle Zoo. I'm a big fan of zoos and aquariums. I just haven't gotten around to this in the 5 or 6 years I've been living in Utah. And let me tell you, it was so much fun to see it all lit up at night for Christmas. The lights were absolutely stunning, and I even got to ride around on a little automated wheelchair because the terrain is a little too treacherous for Hannah to push me around in. And let me tell you, I got good use out of that little horn.
We didn't see too many animals. We did get to see some really cute monkeys who were trying very hard to be asleep even though their cage light was on very bright. And we also saw a raven and a really fluffy owl. The owl was absolutely my favorite by far. I really just wanted to kidnap him and take him home with me, but that would have been a little hard to get past security. That night, it was absolutely freezing cold. It had been pretty warm in Utah leading up to that day, but that day it decided to take a turn for the frozen. I was wearing, kid you not, like 5 layers and a blanket, and I was still freezing cold. Now that might have been because I wasn't actually walking around and I was like propelling myself around on this little mobile of wind and freezingness. So I was literally so cold, but I was very glad that on the way we stopped at Dutch Bros and we all got hot chocolates. Hannah and I got little hot mochas, so we had a little kick of espresso to get us through the night. I'm really excited to go back during the day, especially knowing that they are very handicap accessible, and see all of the animals during the day, especially a lot of the winter animals like the polar bears. I'm very excited because I'm sure they love this cold weather that we've been having right now. They had little fireplaces and space warmers all around, so it was good to zoom up and be able to warm up quickly before heading out to the next exhibit, and overall was the perfect way to keep my spirits as bright as possible on these dark days.
Getting in the Christmas spirit has been really difficult this year because Utah forgot that it's literally known for the best snow on earth, and it has not snowed once this December. I am absolutely livid, and it is the only reason why I haven't been like full swing into like Christmas content creating or like December content creating, because I feel so disconnected from this month, from this holiday, because there is literally no snow here, and it's driving me crazy. I did do a little snow spell. Apparently it failed. We're having 0 snow whatsoever. So here are some things that I've been using to help kind of get me in the Christmas spirit and keep the spirits light. First section is cozies. I adore all things cozy, as you guys know. So here are 2 of my favorite Christmas blankets. This one I love because it looks like a quilt with like Christmas trees and then the quilting stars on it, and the back is a Sherpa. I'm someone who actually kind of likes Sherpa. I know that's really controversial within the texture community. That one I got from Target a couple years ago, and I love it. This one is my newest addition. I did get this for Christmas this year from my dad. It is a Minky Couture green blanket, and it kind of has like the impression of little evergreen trees on it. I hope it's coming across on camera. It is the softest blanket I have ever owned in my entire life, and it is now my most prized possession. I'm not even kidding. If you have a chance to get like a Minky, or I guess the Lola brand probably works too, I highly recommend it. This has been my saving grace this winter, because despite having no snow, some days are still really bitterly cold, and then some days are like 70 degrees. So once again, Christmas spirit is hard to come by. Also in the cozy category, I got these socks from my mom for Christmas, and I just think they're the perfect, like, because they're red and like olive green, so it's good Christmas colors, and it looks like a good old Christmas sweater. So I think these are just so fun, and I'm definitely going to put them on as soon as I finish filming. As for candles, these are some of my absolute favorites this season. The first, and you can tell by literally how low it's been burnt, I got this in like November. This is the Sparrow Candle Co. Tree Farm candle. I feel like I've talked about this specific candle on the channel before, but this is the best candle I've ever burned. It literally has the most throw and heavy scent, and the best tree farm scent I've ever smelled. It has something a little extra more than just like the fir smells that literally make it feel like walking around at a Christmas tree farm specifically. It's incredible. Sniff. Right? It's so good. This one is from Walmart. I loved their designs on their candles this year. This one is the I'll Be Home for Christmas Cranberry Mandarin Spice. And I liked this jar because it looks like a gingerbread house, and I love gingerbread.
This is perfect for when you're sick of the like holiday sweets scents, or if you don't want a ton of fur. This smells like a freshly dried garland of cranberries and oranges. It is so beautiful and perfect for those of you who celebrate Yule as well. The last one I actually found in my candle collection, so I have no idea where it's from or when I got it. It's called Frosted Gingerbread, and the jar is so adorable. It has little gingerbread cookies on it. No complaints. It literally smells like I'm cooking gingerbread in the oven. Take a whiff. It's literally so good. Next category is miscellaneous, just stuff I didn't know where to put. As we were just talking about how much I love gingerbread, this year I acquired a new gingerbread cookie cutter, and these are some of my favorite things to collect. This one is a little holly berry and leaf cutout. Holly is one of my favorite decorations for Yule and Christmas, so having this as a cookie cutter is literally so perfect. I adore it so much. Next up in the miscellaneous category is this little pack of Christmas paper that I got from Michael's. It was on sale for literally like $2. It was a crazy sale. And this is perfect for like all my little collages that I make. I particularly love this candy cane paper and the nutcracker paper as well. I actually have only made a couple collages with these, but I just got a new journal for Christmas for 2026. My journals usually start at Christmas, like the first couple pages is Christmas, and then we get into the January, like, starting of the journal stuff. So I'm still in the Christmas phase in my new journal. This is my new journal. I just have my own elastic on it. It is literally the most stunning journal ever. It's from the Quirky Cup Collective. They have like a whole collection of this specific style. Look at the spine. Oh my god. And then you open it and like even the inside paper is so cool. It's just a dotted journal, but you can see I took a trip home to Pennsylvania. There was snow there, so, you know, Utah needs to catch up. But this is just a little collage I made from my trip home. I saw Elf the Musical, and then just a bunch of stuff. I got Wawa a lot, because I love Wawa. And I did a little bit of a mood board for 2026, and then just some like general journaling. But I will definitely be using the paper for my next Christmas spread. The last category is like kind of bath, body, soap, self-care category. I actually have my shelf from my shower because it's like mostly Christmas stuff in there. First actually is from our bathroom sink. It is the Myers gingerbread soap, hand soap. This was in my stocking this year. It literally smells so good. It smells exactly like gingerbread without the like artificial sweet scent. It's so good. Speaking of gingerbread, we have the Dove. Oh my god, there's hair on it. Give me a minute. The Dove Gingerbread Delight Body Scrub. This is really good. I like the Dove ones because they're a little bit more creamy than sugary, which can be nice because I have really sensitive skin, so sometimes the like gritty ones are a little bit hard on my skin. Beautiful. Sniff. So I do actually collect body scrubs. So there are 3 more body scrubs. I swear I'm not like a body scrub hoarder. That might be a lie. I actually might be. Also by Dove, I have their Hot Cocoa Body Scrub. This is the front label. It's a good like chocolate smell. It's actually a really good chocolate smell. Sniff. I grew up going to Hershey, Pennsylvania and Hershey World a lot, and it smells a lot like being there. So that's great. Lastly, by Dove, we have the Dove Lump of Coal. This is the men's body scrub for body and face, which is nice because I like to use some on my face as well. Because my beard like gets dandruffy in the winter, so you need to like get in there. This is the front label. Has like a little coal on it. Inside, it is gray and smells like, yeah, like musky charcoal in a really good way. Good sniff. Last body scrub is the Tree Hut Mistletoe Magic. This is one that I really had my eye out for. I literally searched everywhere, and finally I just like ordered to pick up in store from my Walmart because I was not finding it on their shelves. Maybe I can't look for things. I'm really bad with maps too. So the only critique I had is that one, the Tree Hut website did not have the scent profile for this. So I kind of incorrectly bought this because two, I'm allergic to mint, which sucks during December because like every drink and every treat has like mint in it. And of course they don't always tell you when it has mint in it. They'll just be like, it's a holiday cheer flavor, but really it's peppermint. Anyway, there is spearmint in this. It really does smell delicious. But there is spearmint in this, unfortunately. So I don't use it a ton. Sometimes if I use mint products on my skin, I get hives. Sometimes I don't. So I use this sparingly, but I am glad that I found it. And I am glad that I did not get the entire line because they had the like body wash and the hand soap of this scent. And I almost bought all three, but I'm glad I just got the scrub. The last product in this favorites is the Winter Cashmere Native Body Wash. I'm someone who gets really sweaty and stinky really quickly, so I don't just use Native Body Wash. I usually pair it with Axe because my body makes sweat like a 13-year-old boy does, so I gotta have a little Axe to balance it out. But I like adding a good like normal scent on top of it, like mix them together. So I've been using the Native Winter Cashmere. Sniff. It's just like a really good wintry scent. I don't think there's mint in it. Once again, Native did not have a scent profile on their website for this. They just called it Winter Cashmere, and I'm like, okay, great. I need to know the fragrances that are in this. Anyway, if it does have mint, it's not a ton because it doesn't really burn me, but it is so beautiful and so good smelling. All of these shower products really help me like detox and relax from everyday life. Because I have a port implant, which is in my chest most of the days of the week, I am not able to do a full body shower every day or every other day. I'm only able to do a head to toe shower once a week, which sucks. But I do a lot of like half showers and area targeted showers in between. So I'm not like stinky during the week, but only being able to have one full body shower a week, it is incredible to have all of these targeted products. I have like a fancy light in my bathroom that does like waves on the ceiling, and I turn all the lights off and play like ambient spa music or Enya for winter. The And Winter Came album is incredible. So it may seem like overconsumption final boss to have 4 shower scrubs in my shower at one time, but just know that I'm someone who really needs something like that to help me detox and ground from my whole week with my one shower. Not that I need to justify it to anyone, but that's what's up. What are some of your Christmas and winter favorites? I would love to hear about that in the comments down below. These are always some of my favorite videos to watch, so I hope you've enjoyed this section, and on to the next. So I have a couple pretty intense stomach disorders that I deal with, primarily gastroparesis, but the other one is called CSID, which is congenital sucrase isomaltase deficiency, meaning that I am lacking basically a lot of the enzymes in my stomach that you need to digest things. So I'm not digesting, and then my stomach is paralyzed, not entirely, but partially. So it's not really pushing anything through. But I got a cookbook for CSID recipes because it's like foods without the enzymes that I'm missing, so it's like safe for me to eat. This is called CSID Made Simple by Mary Shepard. In here, they have a recipe for hot cocoa. So I think tonight, let's make some homemade hot cocoa and watch a Christmas movie. Let's go. I have never actually made homemade hot cocoa before, and it is something I have been wanting to try, but with my so many gastrointestinal issues, I've been really worried about finding a recipe that wasn't going to upset my stomach and make me sick for the entire night. So finding this recipe in my CSID cookbook was so perfect. I even used some lactate milk to help reduce my lactose intolerance as well with this recipe. I'm sure you can sub this for any kind of milk, except maybe almond or non-fat, because those are really thin milks and would make a super thin hot chocolate. But I absolutely adored it. It was the perfect warm drink to get my cozy evening started off right. I have my brand new warm socks on that you guys just saw in the last video, and I am ready to have my cozy movie night with my beautiful, yummy homemade hot chocolate. This movie night, we decided to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is a Christmas-themed slasher from the 1980s. I adore horror movies and slashers and Christmas movies, so this was really so much fun, and I loved being able to drink my cocoa during it. Usually I like to have a fun drink for my movie nights, but having my cocoa was perfect and satisfied all of those needs without upsetting my stomach either. Having a horror movie night specifically oriented around Christmas this week, I think is a really fun way to keep your energy up, pump your adrenaline a little bit, and kick you into the holiday spirit even more while still having so much fun watching a good old-fashioned horror movie. Let me know if you guys have ever made homemade hot chocolate and how it went for you. I absolutely adored it, but would love to hear if you guys have tried it as well.
Everything's gonna be alright, I know.
It's the next day after I filmed everything else, and you guys, you'll never guess what happened overnight. It snowed. And not even just like a small dust, like a decent amount. I can't believe it. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. I love waking up to see the snow outside. It was a total surprise, and I feel like the world is always just so quiet when it is snowing in the morning. I know it's because snow absorbs sound, but I like to think it's a little bit magical as well. This is definitely the best Christmas gift Utah could have given me. I gotta admit, I was losing hope there. But I just feel so renewed and refreshed now that there's actually snow.